What if I told you there's a tiny Cape Cod village where you can sip great coffee, meet real ocean explorers, and come face to face with a retired Alvin, the deep-sea sub that dove to the Titanic? Welcome to Woods Hole, and today it's anything but ordinary. We left early to beat the summer crowds and to make sure we could find parking. In peak season, the village of Woods Hole can be tricky with limited metered spaces available. A good tip is to park at the Falmouth Mall or in the free municipal lots and ride the Whoosh trolley in. At Nobska Lighthouse, parking is always free, and since we started there, we enjoy the view before heading into the village center. Once in Woods Hole, we were lucky to find a metered spot right near the action. As we rolled into the village, we discovered something exciting. The annual Woods Hole Science Stroll was in full swing. But first, coffee. Our usual go-to pie-in-the-sky bakery had a line out the door, so we popped next door to Coffee Obsession. Strong coffee, flaky pastries, and that cozy, artsy vibe. Exactly what we needed. We still had some time before the museums opened, so we wandered through the streets of Woods Hole, just soaking it all in. The salty air mixed with the smell of fresh coffee drifting from the cafes. Around us, the quiet morning was starting to hum with energy. Tourists with cameras in hand, locals chatting on the sidewalks, and the science stroll vendors setting up their tables. Colorful banners fluttered in the breeze. Exhibits were being arranged, and you could feel the anticipation building as the village come to life. At 11 a.m., the museums opened, and we headed to the Woods Hole Historical Museum. Just beside it sits a real gem, the boat shop. From the outside, it looks like a humble wooden building, but inside, skilled volunteers keep the village's boat-building traditions alive. Even without stepping through the door, you can often catch the scent of fresh-cut wood drifting out, or hear the faint tap of hand tools at work. The people here are warm and passionate, always ready to share stories about the vessels they're restoring or building. It's a place where the heritage of Woods Hole isn't just preserved, it's still being made. Our next stop, the Woods Hole Oceanographic Institution Discovery Center, a fun and fascinating way to explore ocean science and engineering. Admission is free and donations are welcome to support the exhibits. Right at the entrance, we step inside a full mock-up of Alvin, the retired deep-diving submersible that made over 5,000 dives, including the 1986 expedition to the Titanic. Alvin also explored hydrothermal vents, underwater volcanoes, and deep-sea life no one had seen before. Sitting at the controls, it was easy to imagine what it must have been like for the pilots on those long, daring missions. We then explore the ocean twilight zone, a dim, glowing space that feels like stepping into another world. This is the mysterious midwater layer, 650 to 3,300 feet below the surface, where sunlight fades and bioluminescent creatures glow in the dark. Interactive displays and videos showed strange fish with oversized eyes, jellyfish that flash like neon, and technologies scientists use to study this hidden ecosystem. It was mesmerizing, and we could have stayed there much longer. Upstairs, we learned more about Alvin's Titanic mission and the technology that made it possible. Before leaving, we stopped at the gift shop for the perfect souvenir, an Alvin t-shirt. After leaving the Discovery Center, we followed the science stroll and spotted something incredible on the sidewalk. The retired Alvin titanium personal sphere. We'd heard about it for years, but seeing it in person was something else. This small metal sphere once held the crew of Alvin on its deep-sea missions. As Cape Cod locals, it was exciting to finally stand next to such an important piece of ocean exploration history, right here in Woods Hole. Then we made our way to the heart of the Science Stroll, where vendors, exhibits, and displays lined the streets. It was fascinating to see so much cutting-edge ocean technology gathered in one small Cape Cod village. We walked past RV Tioga, a coastal research vessel used for missions along the East Coast. We learned about the REMA's vehicles, autonomous underwater robots developed here in Woods Hole, now used worldwide for ocean mapping, environmental monitoring, and even search and recovery missions. There was the Mesobot, a slow-moving, quiet robot designed to observe delicate deep-sea creatures without disturbing them, a game-changer for mid-water research. Tables displayed diving equipment old and new, from heavy brass helmets and air hoses to sleek modern scuba gear. Each piece told a story of how technology has evolved to take humans deeper and safer into the sea. Listening to the scientists and engineers share their experiences, we realize how much of this work happens quietly, behind the scenes, yet impacts the world. We could have spent days learning from them, but even a few hours felt like a privilege, a rare chance for ordinary visitors to be a part of something truly extraordinary, even if just for a day. And just like that, our day in Woods Hole came to an end. But what a day it was! From the lighthouse views in the morning to the hands-on science in the afternoon, we left with our minds full of new knowledge and our hearts full of appreciation for the people who explore and protect our oceans. Woods Hole may be a small village, but it's home to some of the biggest ideas in ocean science. Whether you're here for a few hours or a few days, it's worth taking the time to wonder, learn, and be inspired. Until next time, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never stop being curious about the world beneath the waves.